Whether you're a history buff, a military buff, or just caught in the battle of where to get married, I have the perfect location for you. Welcome to I Do, the ultimate wedding show. I'm your host, Chelsea Cardwell. Today on the show, we have the privilege of being on the historic and regal Battleship Wisconsin in Norfolk, Virginia. Walking along the main deck is like taking a trip through our nation's history, and now it plays an essential role in many couples' future.
This ship will turn 75 years old next April 16th. We were launched December 7, 1943 and commissioned the first time April 16, 1944. We are almost 75 years old. We've been in 3 different wars, World War II, Korean War, and the Gulf War, the first Gulf War. The ship was designed for 1,900 men. However, in World War II, because of the threat of kamikazes, we added more guns, and that required more gunner's mates to stay alert at all times. And so we added 1,000 men. The crew climbed to 2,900. By the Korean War era, now we're firing on jets and not prop-driven aircraft, and so the crew dropped to about 2,300. However, because of technology, the elimination of some of the guns in the Gulf War era, but the addition of computers and Tomahawk weapons and Harpoon missiles, we reduced the crew to about 1,600. We were decommissioned for the last time in September of '91. She arrived here in 2000. And it was official December 14th, 2009, and we were awarded or gave custodial care of the ship to the city of Norfolk. We're opening more and more spaces on the ship, and we'd love for those that are around the area and your friends that come to visit to come down to Nauticus and see what's been opened on the ship since 2010. We invite you to come here and have a wow moment. We want you to come and have an experience that you can take home and share with your friends. We strive to create those moments of understanding for those that haven't been in the Navy and for those that have. Share your stories with us and we'll share our story with you.
The Battleship can be rented for all types of events. We do military receptions and ceremonies as well as weddings, banquets, and corporate events. My name is Dana Mayo. I'm the Special Events Sales Manager for the Nauticus campus, which includes the Battleship Wisconsin. Well, there are a variety of spaces on the ship that can be rented. So we have spaces that are small enough to accommodate 10 to 20, and then we have a space that's large enough to accommodate 500 plus. You do not have to be military to get married on the ship or to have a wedding on the Battleship. We do have a lot of affiliations with the military, but you can get married here whether you're military or not. We have preferred vendors for catering, but the other vendors are the client's choice. So if you have a specific photographer or a decorator that you want to use for your wedding or event, you can certainly use them. You just have to use our preferred caterers. Alcohol is allowed, and it is done through our caterers. If you're having a wedding, you can bring your own officiant. You can bring anyone that you desire, whether they are military or non-military. Our events end at midnight, but you're able to choose your 4-hour time block up to midnight. Generally, we book 1 year in advance so that we're aware of all the events and/or cruise operations that are taking place on the campus. If someone wanted to elope or have an impromptu wedding celebration, it's just based on availability, but it can be done. The Battleship's a great place to have a wedding because it's unique. We're out on the water, you have one of the best views, but not only that, it's an historic icon. There are not many people who can say that they have had a wedding on the Battleship. To reach us for event rentals, whether it's a wedding or a corporate event, you can go to our website at www.nauticus.org. We'd love for you to have your wedding on the Battleship Wisconsin, one of the most unique venues in Hampton Roads, an iconic historic ship out on the Elizabeth River.
This iconic venue will encapsulate your special day and time and forever frame your marriage in heritage and history. But the venue shouldn't be the only memorable part of your day. Let's talk desserts. Who says you can't have all the flavors all the time? It is your wedding day. It should be as unique as you are. At Gigis Cupcakes, they have a ton of flavors so that every guest will have zero complaints. I hope your sweet tooth is ready, because mine is. I'm with Katrin at Gigis Cupcakes. This place smells like heaven. When you walk in here, it's almost overwhelming how many options you have. How many cupcake varieties do you guys offer?
We have 14 on our menu every season, and then we do specials every day.
So as bride, I'm coming in and I want to do something different and do cupcakes instead of wedding cakes. What does that process look like?
So you would come in for a tasting. You would get to pick 5 flavors. They can be something on our menu or our list of thousands of other things, or we could custom make one for you. We just did a rosé wedding, so we custom did a cupcake for her wedding.
Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing and also very overwhelming. So when I come in and I want to do cupcakes, can I pick a lot of different flavors? I don't want to just do one. I want to give the kids a ton of different options.
Yes, absolutely. We can do as many flavors as you're needing. We can also do dietary things, so if you have some guests that are vegan or allergic to gluten, we can accommodate them as well.
Oh, that's awesome. What is the timeline normally like for a bride when they decide, I want to do these cupcakes? How long would you recommend?
Sure, most brides come in about 6 months before their wedding just to nail everything down, make sure their date's available. But last week we had a bride come in on Monday and we had it ready for her on Friday, so.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
As long as we can, we try to accommodate.
Yeah, that's great. When do you guys start baking?
The morning of the wedding.
Oh my goodness, so you can make like 500 cupcakes in the morning?
Yes.
That's crazy, so they are super fresh.
They're super fresh.
Well, the kitchen smells really, really great. So can we maybe take a tour back there?
Absolutely.
Can you tell me a little bit about the other flavors we have here?
Sure, these are definitely some of our most popular for weddings and bridal showers. We have our lemon shortbread. That's a lemon cake with lemon custard in the center, a lemon frosting, and then we bake homemade lemon shortbread cookies and crush them and put them on the outside.
Wow.
We have our Midnight Magic, which is a devil's food cake with chocolate chips baked in, chocolate buttercream, and chocolate chips on top. We have our strawberry shortcake, which has fresh strawberries baked into every one. It has a strawberry buttercream on top, and that's a popular one for weddings. And this is our flourless chocolate torte. It is a flourless cake with a chocolate ganache on top and sprinkled with powdered sugar.
I don't even know what ganache means, but I want it. You can definitely tell it's a labor of love to work here.
Absolutely, absolutely. My girls love baking, all of them do, so we have a lot of fun every day.
I bet you do. Okay, so I basically tried like every flavor, and let me tell you, they are crazy good. Speaking of crazy, did you have something nuts that happened this wedding season that you caught on camera? Well, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends and send it our way so that we can put it on the show. When we come back, we're gonna talk to the ladies at Here and Now about getting your perfect wedding gown at the drop of a hat. Stay tuned. Life doesn't always happen according to plan, but that doesn't mean that you can't have your dream day with your dream dress, even with a less than dreamy deadline. Luckily, the ladies at Here and Now are here to help you find a stunning designer gown, even at a moment's notice. Take a look.
If the
The dress is here, the time is now. Our inventory is all off the rack, so it's constantly changing daily. My name is Jessica Lowry, and I'm the manager of Here & Now Bridal. We're located in the Hilltop North Shopping Center off of Laskin Road in Virginia Beach. We think that the experience we give here is really unique because a lot of times when you try on different samples and you're trying to picture like, oh, well, what would this size look like? What would this color look like? But here, you see it already. And we also have a tailor on site that if you know you need like a little hem or a little tweaking, she can totally do that for you. Because this area is so highly saturated with military couples, we just found really a need for options for quick turnaround without having to sacrifice the designer quality of their gown. Whenever we get new gowns in, it's kind of a little surprise for us. We try to get a large range of different styles because, you know, they want to add their personal style to it. So we do have a large range in styles, we just never know exactly when it's going to come in. We get new gowns in between every 4 to 6 weeks, but sometimes it is a little faster. It just, you know, it depends on how quickly they're coming off the racks. If you see something you like on our Instagram, we're constantly updating our social media pages. If you see it, you should act fast because we never know how long it's going to stay in the store. We get lots of new one-of-a-kinds that are exclusive to our store, so we find that that's really special for brides to come in. It's just kind of a nice incentive to say, you know, oh, well, this is a one-of-a-kind dress, so no one else in the country will be able to wear this gown. In our store, we carry a wide variety of different designers that are discounted 40 to 80% off regular retail, which we find that a lot of budget-friendly brides really love because they get a high quality gown at a very cost-friendly price. In our store, we can accommodate both walk-ins and appointments. We recommend appointments if you really want that one-on-one experience. We understand that you not always know your schedule, so we welcome walk-ins anytime someone comes in. We have seen so many brides that are like, well, I ordered a dress online and now my wedding's in 2 days and it hasn't come in, or hey, like my military spouse is getting deployed and we have 2 weeks to get married, can you help me find a dress? And you know, we like to cater to everyone, whatever special needs they have. Not only do we carry wedding gowns in our store, but we also have a wide variety of different types of accessories like veils, headpieces, jewelry, so it can be a one-stop shop. We offer gowns at 40 to 80% off regular retail, so you really get the chance to find a dream dress at a dream price. We get to celebrate that with you by taking your picture, uploading it on our social media, and also you get the chance to sign our signature dress. Our signature dress was designed 3 years ago when we opened, and it's just how we celebrate our brides. So if you get to sign it, you get the chance to join the Here & Now family.
Who knew that you could walk in and walk out on the same day and pick a stunning wedding gown that was only meant for you? That sounds like my kind of retail therapy. With so many things going on your wedding day, it's easy to forget about what comes after that. How do you merge households or combine interests or even pick out appliances? Luckily, Grand Furniture is a one-stop shopping place with experts who truly care, and they want to help you make your house a home.
Grand Furniture is a family-run organization that started out with one store in 1947 and has now expanded to 6 locations in Hampton Roads and 1 outlet to service our customers. I'm Jackie. I'm the visual merchandise manager here at Grand Furniture. I take the new merchandise that comes in on a weekly basis and accessorize it and make it an environment that's friendly for the customer. We have an online website where you can research our current ads and you can see what merchandise we have to offer you. And then we encourage you to come into the store, test it out, sit on the sofas, lay on our beds, try out our recliners, and even watch some TV. Customers don't necessarily have to hire an interior designer. We have highly skilled sales associates and visual merchandisers and designers that can assist them with their design needs. We at Grand Furniture want to make your shopping experience the best that you can have in a furniture environment. A sales associate can either assist you every step of the way, or they can give you some room to breathe so you can start feeling your way around and figure out what you want, and then they can assist you when you're ready. Here at Grand, we have a variety of styles to meet your design needs. We have anywhere from contemporary to traditional to transitional and casual. We buy only the best. We get our furniture from all over. We get it from in the United States and out of the United States. We are very selective when we choose our vendors. We want to make sure that they offer the highest quality so we can return that high quality back to our customer. We get in merchandise weekly at our locations, so if you don't see something that you like today, come back next week and I guarantee we'll have something that might be more appealing for you. Grand does give back to our community. We are heavily involved with the military, and we do food bank, and we also provide coats for kids in the wintertime. Grand Furniture prides themselves on offering 3 different ways of financing so we can offer budget-friendly services for our customers. Grand is ideal for customers who are starting over or starting fresh, such as a new married couple, where you can establish brand new credit together. So interest-free guarantee, Grand is here for you. Grand prides himself in their repeat customers, so when you get married, have children, and then their children have children, they often will come back and buy from us. We want to make sure that you have the best shopping experience you can have, whether it's buying furniture, appliances, accessories, or kids' furniture. So come see us at Grand.
Grand Furniture knows how personal furnishing your home is because they started out as a family business. Speaking of families, with all those family members coming into town for the wedding, you may need something to take the edge off. And nothing can do that more than a little bloody and a lot of merry. When we come back, we have a really fun surprise, so stay tuned. Welcome back to I Do, the ultimate wedding show. Bridesmaids can have a lot of responsibilities, but none is more important than making sure everybody is happy. Karen, thank you so much for letting me steal your kitchen for the day.
Thank you for bringing the party.
Absolutely. One way that bridesmaids can make everybody happy is hosting a great brunch. So here we have a Bloody Mary bar. And one great thing about doing a Bloody Mary bar is you can have a ton of options so that everybody can make it theirs and everyone's gonna be happy.
I don't think I have ever seen this much stuff. This is a whole meal in a glass.
Absolutely.
I like that.
And that's kind of the fun of it, is you can add anything you want and make it huge. So you wanna get started?
Yes, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna hand you the vodka.
Okay.
If you wanna start with the base, then we can kind of walk through all the different options we have.
I'm gonna grab a glass because that helps.
right.
And if you wanna pass me the ice, it's kind of hot today.
So what we have here is we have shrimp, we have pickles, we have pepperoni, we have carrots, tomatoes, cheese, we even have donuts. So you can make something that is sweet and savory. You can make something super hot. You can make something even like Asian inspired and add soy sauce to it.
Typically, you put what, about an ounce and a half of vodka in a Bloody Mary? Okay.
To start.
Just to start. It depends on your day, right?
Right, exactly. Now, the funny thing is about Bloody Marys, I feel like, is if you ask anybody, everybody likes it differently.
Oh my gosh. Well, I would imagine you have some crazy wedding stories.
You know what? I do. I think the best part about a wedding is the community, like the family feel of it, the time before. I mean, it's a party, yeah, but you don't want it to be like a 3-hour party. You want it to be like a 3-day party.
All right, I don't even know what I'm putting in here, but I'm just putting it all in. I'm talking and...
I'm gonna put a little bit of Worcestershire.
Okay.
And I'm weird and a sodium freak, so I'm gonna do some soy sauce.
Okay. I don't usually put Worcestershire, but I'm just putting it all in today.
All right,
All right,
so
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna dig into all these different options. So we have some cheese.
Maybe I'll just eat the cheese. Here's my problem. I would eat the bar before it made it into the Bloody Mary.
I've gotten like 6 sticks going on here. Just
you pass me the shrimp?
Here you go. You know what? There are so many great options for brunch type, you know, cocktails. So a great one that I love is like a screwdriver. So we can do vodka and orange juice.
And I like that because you have the vodka already.
Right.
And you've got the orange juice, and it's very healthy. You got vitamin C.
Yeah. You could also do mimosas, tequila sunrise.
Ooh, tequila
Yeah.
sunrise. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. That's a great.
That's like an old school drink.
Oh yeah.
I'm
You got
gonna
the
have one of
cranberry
each.
and you get the orange juice. All the benefits.
All right, look at that.
I gotta get some potato wedges. Oh yeah. So it's really fun because it's hilarious But you also have an entire meal.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you get to sip cocktails with Karen from Cooking from the Heart as a job, it's a good day. Every bride knows that it is an essential component of their wedding day to find the perfect photographer. But how do you know who to choose to make sure that you capture those special memories? Heather from Turtle and Hair Photography is here to give us some hints on how to pick the perfect photographer for your special day.
I started my business in 2014. I'm Heather Wiederholt, and I'm the owner and photographer for Turtle and Hair Photography. My husband and I, we both have a passion for photography and a love for people. And so what I love about shooting weddings is getting to be a part of people's big day. It's one of the biggest days in people's lives, and it's such an honor and a privilege to get to celebrate a couple's love story with them and just to be immersed in their relationship and their relationship with all their family and friends and be surrounded by that. Some of my favorite moments during weddings are these little tiny details that happen between family members and friends, like maybe a grandfather dancing with his granddaughter or a special joke that happens between cousins. It's great to see all these little things and be able to capture them, and sometimes it's moments that the bride and groom aren't even aware are happening. I would encourage couples to really take a good look at the portfolio of different photographers to get a feel for their style, to find somebody that's a good stylistic fit. I'd also recommend asking lots of questions. I always recommend our couples to feel free to ask us questions from point A to point Z. We know lots of things about photography timelines and the process of how it works, just different things that couples should be aware of when they're planning out their day. Our goal is to make couples completely comfortable during their wedding day. We want them to be immersed in the moment and to really not even be aware that we're there catching all those tiny details. And so it's really about them and making them feel comfortable. For that process, we want them to be aware that we're not going to be in their face, because when they look back on their photos, we want it to be a memory of, oh my gosh, this was this great moment when you whispered this great thing in my ear, and not, oh, this was this moment when the photographer was 3 inches from my face with a lens. Typically, we book weddings 9 to 12 months before a wedding, but we can talk up to 18 months before a wedding and as little as 3 months if we have the booking available. Elopements are a wonderful opportunity to be in an intimate setting with a couple and they're just their closest family and friends. We do offer that service, and I'd encourage any couple considering an elopement to contact us. Your special and unique day matters to us, and so do you.
Those wedding memories pass by so quickly, so it's essential to make sure that you get the correct photographer to capture those memories. Be sure to send us those videos. We would love to put them on the show. Like us on Facebook, and if you missed any of this episode, you can always watch it on yourview.com. That's it for this episode of I Do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Who says you can't have all the flavors all the time? It's your wedding day. It should be as unique as you are. At Gigis Cupcakes, they have a variety of flavors so that you can have every... Sorry, my hair messed me up. Ah! Life doesn't always happen according to plan. Now I've got myself all messed up. Okay. Those special wedding moments pass by so quickly, so it's essential to make sure that you get the correct photographer that you can, sorry, you hear that on my, you hear this? I need some water. Speaking of families, with all those family members coming into town for the wedding, you may need something to take off the buzz. The butt.